layers of hierarchy. days are long, nights all alone, sitting here by the telephone. I hear your voice, but I can't see your face. What's in my heart I simply can't erase. How would you feel? Put yourself in my place. It isn't hard to do, but it isn't fair to me. And I want to know just how
A sailing ship took me away. I was anxious to explore the world. There was nothing holding me back. The coast disappeared and we sailed behind strong breezes. The crew was very serious. We rarely spoke. I never heard laughter or idle conversation. The years passed. Very little changed. At last, I thought this was strange and began to ask questions. I was told the world no longer existed. It had sunk under the waters and there was only ourselves. I thought that was exciting. The wind pushed us in every direction, but still there was nothing. Only the depths below us. Then a storm burst. The sea heaved around us and we fought in the darkness. Everything was black, empty, and desolate. We fought in anguish without daring to hope. Then at last we heard the roar of breakers. It was the world beginning to rise up out of the depths again.
Today I'd like to show you some of the new features of the 3D Studio Release 3 software. There are over 200 new features and improvements in this product. 4 big areas of improvement are network rendering, improved rendering quality, a great new materials editor, and many animation improvements. Together, they make 3D Studio the clear choice for professional 3D modeling and animation on the PC. Let's start out by loading in this cup and saucer. Here you can see 4 views: top, left, front, and a view using one of these 2 cameras we've placed to give us the exact perspective we want on the scene. At this point, we have only simple lighting, and no materials have been applied to give the cup a realistic appearance. When rendered, we get just a gray and white scene. Let's see if we can add some character to this image by assigning a material from our pre-built library to the cup and saucer. This will look great once it's rendered. We can also make the lighting much more realistic by adjusting the parameters of this spotlight. What I plan to do is use a scanned image as a filter over the spotlight to color the light projected onto the scene. I just click the projector option on, and now let's render the camera view. As the rendering's underway, you can either watch its progress here or see it on the screen as it's being built. I hope you can see how easily even a simple scene can be enhanced with basic materials and imaginative lighting. Fast workstation quality rendering is the cornerstone of 3D Studio. Let me show you how easy it is to make changes in 3D Studio. Let's add some detail to the china. Here we are in the 2D shaper of 3D Studio, working with two splines that are the profiles of the cup and saucer. Let's use these circles to produce some ridges on the china. Now, I use the new Boolean command in 3D Studio to automatically add little arcs to the sides of the cup and saucer. Now we're in the lofter. Here I can take those two profiles and sweep them around a circular path. Actually, in 3D Studio, you can send profiles along any spline path, not just a circle, to create fantastic shapes from roller coasters to twisted neon tubing. With modeling tools like these, it's easy to create even complex organic shapes. Or you can load and visualize files from AutoCAD. Now we'll render again. I can use the new Render Last command to save a few keystrokes. With 3D Studio, you have all of the tools you need to control every aspect of how your renderings will appear. Let's get things moving. I borrowed the following example from the comprehensive tutorials which accompany the 3D Studio software. Take this bird, for example. I like his happy little jump, and now I want to insert it into another animation. Here's an animation of that same bird out for a stroll. I'm going to insert the jump here at frame 56. We can see that all the parts of this bird are connected to one object called body in this hierarchy. I just click on the object that I want to assign the jump to, in this case the body. Now I just select the previous file of the bird jumping. Now the bird takes a leap at frame 56. I can compute a basic preview to check my motion prior to a full rendering. Let's render this out in high quality, using perhaps the greatest new feature of Release 3, network rendering. I just select the systems I want to be used in this rendering, and 3D Studio will automatically distribute the frames to be rendered on each available PC on my network. Rendering performance with 3D Studio is now scalable. Just add more PCs for more rendering speed. IPAS refers to plug-in modules that greatly enhance the built-in power of 3D Studio. In Release 3, IPAS has become even richer, making the development of more sophisticated plugins possible. Let me show you an example of one of our new IPAS routines included within 3D Studio. Here we have a ball following a figure-8 shaped path at a constant height above the surface. I'm selecting an IPAS function which lets objects bounce with natural motion. IPAS uses the same familiar dialog boxes and other user interface controls of 3D Studio itself. I simply select the object to bounce, and then the object to bounce off of, and the IPAS routine automatically inserts the keyframes. This is just a hint of the power of IPAS in 3D Studio. The rest is up to you and your imagination.
What are we doing back here, Richard?
I've brought you into a computer simulation of the scheme. Pretty impressive, eh?
It's brilliant.
Let's have a look at what I've done for you.
Okay, show me.
Folks never look up. They forget what's going on up here. Hey, Debbie, catching some rays? Say, Jack, cleaning that pool again? Whoa! He's not looking up here. Jack, this is a power line. Oh, no! Yo, Eddie, trimming my favorite oak tree, looking good. But you're not looking up here. Eddie!
Remember, power lines can kill you. A safety message from your light company.
Alpha Bank. Мы ценим вашу индивидуальность. Салон Интер Оптика.
Карьера фотомодели и манекенщицы. Ваша возможность подняться. Мод Ист.
Attention all personnel. Spaceship Extron has entered Alpha Alpha Vector Zone. Transportation procedures to planet Cybertrox will commence in 10 seconds. 10.
Your mission is to identify possible life forms within the sector. Your defense systems are inoperable on Cybertrox. Stay within the transmission cone's force field.
2. 1.
Good luck.
Commence molecular transmission.
Stay alert. Alien life form has been detected in your sector. Malfunction has occurred within the main power units. Polycosmos, the force field's down. Control to power. Activate emergency beam-up channels. This is a red alert. For a moment there, I thought you were a space snack. I'm sending you to medical for a checkout. Stand by for internal transmission. You are to be commended for your bravery.
Your 1992 American Association champions are back. All Sports Stadium is alive this Thursday as the champion 89ers host the Texas Rangers in one exciting exhibition game. Don't miss the opening week celebration.
We're talking baseball here.
Halo, kita keluarga Gaga. Yuhu. Saya Sarden. Saya Makarel. Saya Tuna. Dan saya Corned Beef. Saya Gaga Balu Gaga.
Ayo anak-anak, kita masak.
Saya bukan anak-anak. Saya Gaga Corned Beef. Wah, corned beef-nya enak ya, Mas?
Ya jelas lah. Gaga corned beef kan terbuat dari daging sapi kualitas prima.
Gaga, membuat keluarga Anda tergagah-gagah.
Save me, container. Take me back.